Hey guys, it's me, and today I am going to be talking about my 2015 book goal wrap-up thing. I don't know what to call it. This video is just going to be me reviewing the goals that I set out for myself at the beginning of 2015 and seeing how well, or in most cases badly, I did. The first bit isn't really goals, it's just series that I wanted to read in 2015. I had the Aragon series, the Mortal Instruments series, the Delirium series, the His Dark Materials series, and the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series. And I read a grand total of none of these series. Yeah, going well so far. To be fair though, for like 5 months of last year, I have been living on a different continent with all my books at home, so I'm blaming that. Yeah. Anyway, so for my actual bookish goals for 2015, I'm going to go through them and just say I did it, I didn't, elaborate a bit. So my first goal was to read 5 classics, and I read none. I didn't realise I hadn't read any. I started reading 3, but I never finished them. I don't know why. Okay, the next one I actually did. Read 5 graphic novels, which I did. I read like 7. And I really like graphic novels, so graphic novels have gone from a genre that I have never read to a genre that I am going to read a lot in the future. So, win on that one. My next 2 goals were to read 1 book a week and read a total of 60 books in a year. I did not manage to read 1 book a week, and I did not manage to read 60 books in a year. I managed to read 46, which I still think is pretty good. Not the amount that I originally intended to read, but still not bad. The lighting has changed because my SD card got full because I haven't taken off my pictures from travel yet. Well, I have now, but I hadn't, so there was no space to film. I'm so prepared. So, reducing my TBR and not buying more books than I read. I've technically done both, because in not buying more books than I have read, I have therefore technically reduced my TBR. It may be by like 3, possibly 4 books, but technically it is reduced. My next goal was to make a TBR jar and use it. I made a TBR jar. I did not use it. I was only home for like a month after I made the TBR jar, and I'm pretty sure I did pick out 1 book and I read that book, but then I went back to Aberdeen and I didn't use it, and I did want to use it over the summer, and obviously I'm in America now so I can't use it and my computer is making noises. So half, sort of, maybe? I can use it when I go home. My next goal was to read more ebooks, and I read 3 last year. So that's an improvement on my 1 the year before. So I never specified how many more must be. So possibly a win. My next goal was to use more audiobooks. I listened to 1.5 audiobooks, which is better than my previous 0, so I think that counts. One of the audiobooks was like 12 hours long as well, so that's a lot of listening. That totally counts. The next one I did do, and I managed to do all year round. That was to keep only 4 books in my Goodreads currently reading, and I did it. It wasn't always easy, but if I wasn't going to finish a book soon, I just binned it from my TBR, put it down, put it to the side. I was like, I'll read it another time, because I clearly don't want to read it right now. So yes, I managed to only keep 4 in my currently reading in Goodreads. So that is a task I'm hoping to continue with this year as well. Now for the book video goals. There was just 2 of them, and I kind of failed at both. Oopsies. The first one was to make a video every week, and I clearly did not do that. I think I made 12 videos for the whole year, so definitely failed on that one. And the second one was to review more books. I did say in the video to review all the books that I read, which I most definitely did not do. However, I did review some books and do more wrap-ups, so maybe I get a half point on that one. I haven't quite decided on what my 2016 goals will be yet, even though it is a month into 2016. So when I figure out what they will be, I'm going to make another video. But since I'm abroad for, well, until like June, so that's like half the year, my goals are going to be somewhat limited because I haven't got all my books here. With the travelling and the seeing stuff and school works differently here, I don't have that much time for reading, so who knows what my goals will be. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye!